So, yes, last things that happened. First of all, let's switch to samurai. Here we go. We if I do believe, we went, like I said, we went under the ocean. We woke up the old whale. Into a bubble of its breath so we could breathe underwater. So now we're trying to befriend the fish people, and once we've befriended the fish people, they're gonna help us find where FFXIV is hiding with the Crystal Exarch, our old cat friend. Last session was absolutely mind-blowing. There's a lot of cutscenes, but the story was just turned on its head. Like, the writers of this game, props to them. That's some crazy shit. But we're at the point in the story where, to continue our main quest, we have to do like this. We can't do it because it's not going to tell us. But this, we need to do this. The No Greater Sport quest line. It did tell us originally that we had to do it before we could progress, but I was sort of like, oh, I'll just do it when the game tells us to, and we've reached that point now. So we need to go back a little bit, do this No Greater Sport quest line, and once we can, we're going to go on and then continue the story. So, nice chill stuff for now. Should we change our glamour plate as well? Unless we've got a more interesting katana than that. Actually, we've got more glamour plates than that, I think. We could just go full samurai, take off the head. Oh, okay. We'll leave it on for now. This is our class give. Right, so No Greater Sport is where we're up to. Map. We need to go back to Lakeland. We're currently under the sea in real time. Let's teleport out there and get started. Okay. Here we are. Also, we haven't had a oh, words are hard at the beginning of the stream. We haven't had a new mount this expansion. So I'm guessing well, that's the wrong quest. I just remember to not keep clicking that, otherwise I'm going to accidentally teleport to the completely wrong location. Yeah, we've not had the free mount, I don't think. Every expansion so far, I've gotten used to the free mount. We've got the magic armor, and then we got the mana cutter. And we got Midgard Summer. And then we got the Yol, and now we're just dry. We're dry on mounts. Let me just check this so I don't have to keep opening up and down again. So we're going to turn right, and then we're going to keep going on. Okay. Hopefully these guys won't attack me. Oh, I jinxed it. I shouldn't have even opened my mouth. I was to say, hopefully these guys won't attack us because they're too low level. Gotta keep hydrated as well. I was feeling pretty hoarse this morning already. So with the amount of reading we're going to do, that doesn't bode too well. Oh, there's the little mark on the map, okay. Hop traps. They're weird dudes. I do like the different trees, the fact that these ones are purple because in the purple zone. I was wondering, why is the night sky not disappeared? And I remembered because that's this whole point of the story. That's the wrong thing. So for those of you that don't know, we did kill all the Light Wardens, return the night sky. But then upon the last one, FFXIV foiled the plans of the Crystal Exarch after we absorbed all the power of the Light Wardens. Instead of it being taken out of us by the Crystal Exarch and him just disappearing into the ether stream and killing himself to take it away. FFXIV shot the Crystal Exarch, stopping him from doing that. So now all that Light Warden energy is inside us, and we've just, what I can imagine, become the Mega Light Warden. So we're the big bad now, but no one knows that. No one knows that we are the big bad. Okay, Lurik, here we go. And this is the little quest line we came to do. It's a cool little musical sting. Here we are, our proving grounds. You need only slay a beast of suitable ferocities before my eyes to demonstrate your own. Naturally require bait to lure it out of hiding. Who's this dude? Hide hand. Oh, my lord. Got your package here. Well done, my good man. And here is your payment. A Freddo bar. Feels weird wearing my samurai gear out here. I've not worn it in so long. Oh, this? The bait in question. Easy to have it delivered and take a detour to pick it up myself. Rather more efficient as well, the time is money. Now then, you'd only place it in the open and slay whatever comes to claim it. I cannot imagine it will take long for something to come hither. Alright. Can do. Can we just place it on the ground and then murder something? Okay. Oh, we're gonna wait. I was gonna say, where is it? I'm ready to throw down. Although I'm really not. The fights at the beginning of the stream usually end up in deaths. Although I haven't died in the overworld yet, once. Which is pretty... Oh my god. Okay, here we go. Oh, he's not too bad, actually. Not now we're like... Not now we're max level. Oh, we did it. Fantastic, I knew it was wrong. No, it was not wrong with you. Wrong about you. Come, let us return to the Crystarium once. Okay. Why is he stood at the very, very far end of it? Okay, that's fine. Could just go to the pendants and then go in. So I think that's what we're going to do. Teleport around. Walk-ins for suckers. It's weird as well not having to eat our XP eggs. We've been doing it for so long. Just keep ahead of the curve. Right, just go up here, it says. There he is over there. Could just use my eyes instead of having my head buried in a mat, but hey ho. Good reek. Congratulations on the kill we made, my good man. I dare say this is the beginning of a beautiful partnership. Let us commemorate the occasion with a feast. Eat, drink, and be merry. Oh. Grunt, grunt, crunch, crunch, slurp, slurp. Wonderful stuff, isn't it? My compliments to the chef. I feel like this is, if this was Dungeons and Dragons, this would be like your mission hub. Place you go. Another helping, are you sure? It's really no bother, very well. I should like to return to the early discussion of the virtue I have engaged you to hunt with me. Okay. Oh, who's this? Andrea is her name, and she roams Nordfront in the guise of Renda Ray, fallen warrior of light, a renowned hunter of Eld. She's the most elusive eater, who has been sighted in every who has been sighted in every corner of the realm. Though her movements are unpredictable, she has often been witnessed pursuing and slaying extraordinary beasts, dangerous beasts. I can well imagine the question forming in your head: why not leave her be? If anything, is she not aiding local communities after a fashion? Alas, no, for the beasts she slays rise anew as eaters, which pose given threats. So she kills stuff, they turn into sin eaters. Sin eaters kill people. This is bad. Okay. So you see, this one wretched sin eater is in truth sowing untold chaos by carrying on as she does, unleashing more of her kind upon unsuspecting towns and villages all across Nordfront. Only you and I can stop her. Okay. Well, what do you say? So she was a warrior of light. What an odd thing to ask, but never mind at all. Whether or not they were heroes or villains or whatever 100 years ago doesn't matter to me. Hi, hey dude, how you doing? Long time no see. How are you doing? The simple truth is, Renda Ray was the greatest hunter who ever lived, and beating her at her own game would be an amazing feat, don't you think? And regardless of what the Warriors of Light were before they became the Sin Eaters, that's what they are now. So we'd be doing the folks a favour by killing one. Well, what do you say, friend? Will you hunt Andre with me? I'm good, thanks. How are you? Yeah, dude, I'm good. We came through the hot week last week, had a bit of a week off, saw some friends, saw my mum, all that good stuff. And today, this week, we're back on top of things. Yeah, it's going well. Glad to hear you're doing well too, buddy. Oh, with pleasure. So begins our formal partnership. I can see it now. You, me, in the heart of battle. fighting side by side, the picture of courage and camaraderie is going to be grand. Naturally, I'll take us time to understand our prey. Each can behave in strange and inexplicable ways, particularly powerful ones like Andrea. I'll be doing my best to get inside her head, to think like a hunter, but it is easier said than done. Anyway, as soon as I've determined where we ought to begin our search, I will inform you at once. Nice. Cool. I don't know how much we have this quest line we have to do. I do have to see it to completion to carry the story, which is a bit whatever, but... Oh, there's a reward lacking. My apologies. Next time we'll see that you receive rather more substantial compensation. Oh, your dad fractured his ankle a few weekdays ago? Is that stuff on? Ooh, that's no good. Does that mean you're going to have to be helping out more? And doing what your dad wants you to do? That sucks. I hope he gets better soon, dude. I was always... I've never, thank God, touch wood, never broke my ankle, but I twisted my ankles a hell of a lot when I was growing up. Kinda. Fair enough. Wait, it's you. You really, you actually came. I don't do anything. So you just disappear into the background. That's fair. I mean, never mind. You're here to haunt Andrew with me. Of course you are. What else would you be here for? And why wouldn't you do it now? One of my eyelings should be returning with new information any moment now. Greetings, my lord, and I'm pleased to report Andrew is recently sighted in Amring in the vicinity of Samuel's backbone, it was seen. But yeah, how are you doing well? Hope you're enjoying your summer holidays as well now. You must be... Remember you said you broke up a while back, and you're well into your summer holidays. You said you kept going in or something like that. I hope you're all doing good. Apparently there was a right vicious spider that was giving folks trouble, and now it's being turned. It's a dozen times worse. We'll be grateful for any assistance. I see. Well done, my friend. Your payment is promised. You're back on the 26th? What, of August? That's crazy. That's super soon. I see. Well done, my friend. Your payment is promised. Is that because COVID's making schools open earlier? Or... I remember my school always used to go out really late. It was like the end of September. Again, that was in England, so I don't know if it's just slightly different. Why bother going out why go out about pestering the small folk for news when you can employ others to do it for you? To better devote our precious time to rather more important matters, I say, that owing to my winning strategy, we made our depart to Amarang and delightfully named Samuel's backbone in pursuing the spider. We may yet find his mark. Oh, your school is only because you finish in May. Okay. You just set slightly earlier than the rest of what I'm used to, should I say? Fair enough. I forgot. This is the quest from. I mean, she gets all June and July still, which doesn't really, not too bad. Took up the majority of summer and August. Okay. I forgot what I don't even know my way around this place anymore. It feels like absolutely ages ago we were back here. In light of inspiration. That's not the quest we're doing. I need to keep remembering. I keep going up here to click to do my next quest, but that's not what we're doing. We're doing random quest here. Right, there's a giant spider. Oh, I need to collect that ether current. Actually. I've seen loads of people with this mount. Well, not, should I say, I've seen loads of people on that mount in other streams. Ow. Ooh, it's a bard. The reek. Certainly the place. I gather those bones once belonged to dear Samuel. But I see no troubles in my record. But we only get the 26th to get our timetable, then we start on the 2nd of September. Oh, okay, so it's just like a... I forgot what it's called now. Like an introductory day type of thing. I forgot what it's called. Not orientation type of thing. Like, here's your timetable, here's your homeroom. Good luck, see you soon. Yeah. It's certainly the place. Like, oh, those bones once belonged to dear Samuel. You read that. It being the rather large desert, I considered hiring a few tracks to hasten our search, but I've yet to spy a place where such individuals might reside, is what I'm going to say. I didn't read it, my brain stopped. Bah, nothing for not but to roll up in the proverbial sleeves and do the dirty work ourselves. We shall split up and research the sands for this sinister spider. Whoever finds it first may have the honour of slaying it themselves. Should we not find it, well, after we both have searched for a suitable length of time, I say we meet back here and let the hunt begin. Okay. I'm just going to follow the little arrow on the screen, I guess. And hope we don't... Actually, I'm too into the map. I need to know exactly where I'm going. I hate just following the little arrow. Because I've done it too many times in games. It's like, oh, I'm going to follow the arrow. It turns like, oh, you should have gone upstairs ages ago, and now you're on the complete wrong floor. You just spend time running around, and that's no fun for anyone. Oh. Survey the surrounding sands, but find no trace of the Spidey seek. Okay. And that's fine. Oh, you can just click on the map to open it. Learning new things every day. Hey look, Twitch HQ. You're into year 9, you're pretty sure. As in... Oh, because you're explaining, yeah, all your different years. Okay, so year 9, okay. Year 9 was good. And then at the end of the year, they make you do loads of tests to see what sets you're going to be in for your GCSEs and whatever. That's what they did at our school anyway. Wild times. Yeah, it's like your last of your well, not to say school's not stressful, but like your more laid back years in school, in my opinion. Year 9, I could still doof around, enjoy going to lessons and stuff. Like, exams meant stuff, but they didn't really mean that much. To me, anyway. That's just my, it always says more about me than, it does about anything else. But yeah, year 9 was like, future's coming pretty soon. Better have fun now. While we still can. Type of thing. Oh, wait, so we had to make our choices for our GCSEs as well? Was that a thing? Yeah, ugh. I get pretty high scores on tests and I don't know how. Hey, that's good. Take that. Take that right to the bank. If you don't know how you're doing it, like 100% in science, nice. When you say you didn't want to do that, did you? You didn't want to go into something academic like that? A little while ago. Put some music on because the music's randomly stuck. Didn't you say, was it you that said you wanted to start a business and like that? I can't quite remember, it was a while ago. I do apologise. Yeah, okay, yeah. I knew I had an idea of something. I was just pulling it out of thin air. You gave up on that, okay, fair enough. Please come and go. I still don't know what I want to do. I went to university to do genetics. And here I am. Not genetics. I've worked in a lab. It wasn't genetics. It was cool, and I'm trained in lab work and all that kind of stuff. But the stress of getting everything right and then if it going wrong, costing lots of money, is it's not fun. But going into law school, yeah, law I always seemed cool when I was at uni as well. They always had interesting stuff, interesting like fake court cases and like things to study. It was really cool, really cool. All different kinds of law. And oh, what was it? What's the one that they all said at uni was like making mega bucks? It wasn't like, it was like company law was one of them. I can't remember what it's called. They all have official names. I think land. There's stuff to do with land. Because everyone wants to buy and sell land. Apparently that was quite good for making cash. Apparently, allegedly, obviously, I only heard through hearsay. There she is, the Scourge of Northrend, Devourer of Souls, by Lamb Quits. She brings the mark down. We bring this mark down and we'll be singing ballads about it till the end of the time. Never mind the King's bounty halls, we could buy ourselves a couple of castles apiece. Flanking maneuvers discussed, wait for my signal, then we'll strike as one. Three archers versus the giant spider. Damn, she's on to us. Don't panic, we planned for this. It acts as a decoy, a random ray brings her down. Go, go. Geography is the worst subject, and I still did it at a high level. Geography was one for me that was interesting enough and not too difficult that I took it as well. I took that as a GCSE, actually. I enjoyed it. It wasn't particularly my best subject, but it wasn't my worst. I just sort of enjoyed it. I don't remember what my worst one. Well, my worst subject was maths. I was pretty good at GCSE level. Maths my worst, but it wasn't like I wasn't bad at maths. It was just the worst out of all of them. Or 58 in it or something. Oh, okay. Look at me in my head. I can't think. I think history was one of my worst ones coming to GCSE level because we changed from doing like ancient history stuff just to like the rise of Germany and the rise of Hitler and the Weimar Republic. I was like, ugh. Hey! Oh, oops, hi, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. I didn't fail anything, although most people fail one. Yeah, I've failed a few things. Not so much in school. In university, I failed a couple of exams and stuff like that. I'm so sorry. It's all my fault. So her friends died trying to fight the big spider because she thinks she could bring it down. I'll not let it end it like this. I promise. I'll kill that goddamn beast if it's the last thing I do. Okay. Got 90% in German, 100% in home economics, and A in art. Nice. I never did art to a point in school where you got like properly assessed in it. I always did pretty well in art. I didn't do home economics, so that wasn't an option in our school, and German wasn't either. We only had French or nothing, so I did French, and I was pretty good at French. And they wanted me to take it further, but I didn't. I didn't even finish my exam. What is that? Economics? Got 10%, 100%. Oh my god, how's that work? It was just that good. It's like, yeah, this guy can do it. It's fine. Just give him it. Hey, what's that just now? I had the headache for something before. The way it was trashing about wasn't like anything I've ever felt. Either way, take it and run. If they're giving out hundreds, just take it. We're just having a conversation in the desert. I feel like this thing is going to attack us. Oh, no. By the gods. And I thought we were lucky to catch a glimpse of Andrea. But you're also telling me you were granted a vision of her past with the power of yours? 2 warriors killed while hunting the great horned beast. A beast their surviving companion vows to slay in revenge. I've heard this tale before. I know it. Your home ec teacher left at that. Or maybe that was their thing. Is like, listen here, you get 100 piece. I'm just bailing. Gives everyone decent marks. Just leaves. That'd be good. Right, it's common enough sort of tale, I suppose. And regardless, she's gone. Come, let's return to the Crystarium and celebrate your accomplishment. Our business studies teacher did that at GCSE. We were like the last year that he's seen all the way from like year 7, so like when we were 10 up to when we were 16. And he was like, I'm going to make sure you all pass your GCSE, and then he just retired. He's like, peace, I'm going to go live in France. he was a nice dude. Avenging the defeat. Oh, we've got to go back to the pendants. Okay. Pendants. I believe it's only been half an hour. We're chilling today. I think it's all because it's been my reading. It feels like it's been longer. I've had no cutscenes to help us wash down the pace of the game. Just check something. The music's going to temporarily stop. Don't think anything about it. It's all good. Right. So yeah, I still can't do this, which means I need to be doing these. The table is set inside, beer to raise a glass with me. That together we might toast your spectacular accomplishment. So we've done two quests for this guy. How many more is he going to make us do? Grunt, grunt, crunch, crunch. I'm doing another eat session. There's really nothing quite like a hearty meal after a job well done. Drink up. Very cool. Let's go. It occurs to me, my good man, I have yet to ask you your name. What? You just never asked us our name? Bruh. That's fine. Corthane Iron Shard. Reek and Corthane. Yes, I really like the sound of that. Reek and Corthane, the daring duo, the brave bounty hunters, the scourge of Sin Eaters. I hate art, we barely do anything in it. Yeah, art for us was fairly bland. Well, we did two. We had two teachers. One that was like all into like the clay stuff and the sculpting and the painting. Then one that was more into like the drawing and like watercolory painting type of stuff. I enjoyed the drawing. I didn't enjoy the pottery and all that kind of deal. And then our art teacher once went on maternity leave, and they got in a substitute teacher, and he was really cool. And he was like, so. He was young and he clearly just come out of uni. He's like, what do you know about digital design? And we were like, what? And he was like, let's all go to the fucking computer suite. He's like, have you ever heard of paint.net? And we were like, no. And we opened up Paint, and he's like, right, you're all going to design your own comic book. This is like year 8, right? So we're really young. He's like, you're going to design your own comic book on paint.net. And we're like, this is sick. And he was like, what do you know about like street art and graffiti? And we were like, nothing. He's like, research one online and then let's try and draw it in the classroom next week. Like, yeah. And then he left one day and we're like, oh no, he's gone, and he never came back. It's devastating. We were like, no. But the teacher that left on maternity leave was good, to be fair. She was good. The other one was a fairly decent artist. Like our actual art teacher into pottery. He was like an actual, it's not a published artist, but you know, someone that's actually releases sold work and stuff. He was pretty good in the Manchester area. Your art teacher's one of your cousins? That's cool. Does that mean you can mark your work? Right, listen here, bro. Can you cut me a good one here? Once we've slain Andrea, not a soul in Northrend will not know of our names. They shall ring out across all the realm. But I shall dwell over much on the victory before the struggle. A wise hunter is prepared and patient. 'Twill be prudent to send double. Nay, triple the agent afield to seek a promising new lead. You know where I live? No, you don't. I don't live in Manchester. That's where I went to school. I don't quite care what people know where I went to school. I went to school in Greater Manchester in a town called Altrincham. I went to a school called North Kestrel Grammar School. But I live in South Wales now. That was many years ago. That was, God, 15 years old, I would say. That was over 10 years ago for me now. Many moons ago. I don't know if you're any better. I'd say you're a gillionaire. Oh, is that like their version of a billionaire? Guy we're working with secretly just mega rich. Worried about the budget for our brave endeavour? Well, don't be. I'm prepared to fund our activities as needed. No expense shall be spared. Yes, this guy is wedged. All this XP just gets wasted. It's so sad. Wait. Hold up. Aren't we technically... What level are these quests? Oh, it's the wrong type of... I was going to say we could give this XP to this guy, but we can't. Bruh. Okay, let's carry on. Hey, it's Corthane, come to rejoin his bosom companion in the great hunt. It is well that you have, for I have obtained the information concerning a sighting of Andrea and Calusia. The fiend has transformed into another deadly mark, a great bear in this instance into an even deadlier eater, and so it falls to Reek and Corthane to slay the newborn eater to continue their pursuit of Nordvrand's most notorious virtue, to Calusia and glory. I'm gonna be lurking? Yeah, no worries, dude. Thanks for stopping by, all counts, so thanks very much, my guy. Right, so where have we got to go? We're going to... Right. Yeah. Here we go, Lurik. Easy but breezy. Let's just brook further delay and commence our search. Separately, as before, in our meringue, you can catch the eater first. I grant you leave to kill it without me. I trust you will not be disappointed in the reverse were to occur. Surely not, surely not. I myself, I'll be most put out to happen to lose the second time, and so, on that note, may the best hunter win. God, we've already been over here. It probably would have made sense to do this alongside our questing. But alas, here we are. Let's just check everything on my end is okay. We are Gucci. Oh, I've run out of pre-roll, so I'm going to run an advert and then get some people in. So for those of you that subscribed, nothing will change. But for those of you guys that aren't, it'll be a cheeky advert, then we'll get straight back into it. So see you in a second, guys. And then for the rest of you, let's rock and roll. I actually need to see if I can restart my track. Some of the emotes aren't working, I don't think. Oh, yeah, that'll do. Let me test actually. Let me see if my emote's working. Just a couple of these. Yeah, they work. It's fine. Okay, it's all good. It's all good. Right. Let's continue on with our journey. Fate discovered nearby. Now I'm good. Don't do any of that stuff. We just continue onwards. Piss up. Where have I heard that name before? Feels like a character from something I've heard of a long time ago. You survey your surroundings, but find no trace of the bear you seek. Okay, nothing. They always lead you on a little bit first. I like these big fat retard like rail, like dodo birds. They're kind of cool. I say retard as in literally slow, like the dodo. Somehow these ones aren't extinct though. So people aren't eating them. Maybe they're toxic or something. Despite looking far and wide, you fail to find the trace of the bear you seek. Perhaps Lee Reek was indeed had a better hunt this day. Are we going to find him getting his head kicked in by this bear? Oh my god, where is he? Oh, over there. Battle music, please, no. No, you know, 5 more levels above the... No, that's because I don't want to do the fate. Please leave me alone. We're here to consume story, nothing more. There's Tree Dude. Wood Eyes. That's a cool name for an elf. What's going on here? Have they been captured by a sellsword? Or is he just talking to them? Talking to them. I hate to say it, cool thing, but it seems we relate to the party. Landbreed and his mates slew the bear before we could. So it's true then, you've cast your lot with the boy, you poor daft sod. But I don't understand, the eater was a newborn. How could you possibly have learned of it and gotten here before we did? Well, see, the problem with relying on hired help, they're loyal to a coin, not you, and you're not the only one willing to open his purse. Oh, so they just paid him off, okay. Well, more importantly, Reek, what's this I hear about you hunting Andrea? With help, I mean, rather than all by your lonesome. I have a distinct memory of you storming off a hunt. You didn't need me or anyone else to finish the job. Tell me I'm wrong. Also, we used to work alone. Or is this guy going to try and steal the kill off us? Do as you like, help or no. You've no chance of beating me on the prize, because unlike you, I'm not all talk, and neither are my mates. What, this is his gang, is it? Speaking of mates, how much did it cost you to buy this friendship? Do tell. I was free, mate. It's off, Landbridge. Why are you still here? You got your mark, didn't you? You should choose your friends more carefully, sinner. When it all goes wrong, don't say I didn't warn you. Sinner? What are you talking about? Let's cut his head off. Don't talk shit. You have questions, I'm sure. As you may have summarised, Leibrand was once my comrade of mine. I took him into my service and we might own our skills, battling Sin Eaters in preparation for facing Andrea. However, I soon came to see that he was not all capable of a hunter, and so I dissolved our working relationship. Unfortunately, he did not take it in the best of stride, and instead resolved to recruit new companions that he might beat me at my own game. It would seem that his fortunes have improved greatly of late, so much so that I fear I can no longer afford to dedicate time to tracking lesser eaters. I must devote my undivided attention to the pursuit of Andrea. Sorry, guys. As such, we should be getting back to the Crystarium. But before we depart, I have one other matter to attend to in Yulmore. I might trouble you to accompany me. Ah, but of course you will. Let us be on. We'll go to Yulmore, did you say? It went in one ear and completely out the other. Freedom and privilege. Yeah, we did go into Yulmore. He's in the beehive. I don't know how to get to the beehive. We'll give it a go. Oh, I was like, what the hell? And I was like, oh yeah. The Yulmore music. Oh, that was easy. He's just in here. Oh, the beehives, the dancers club we made. We were made to dance in when we first arrived here. Cothane, allow me to introduce you to my father and mother. Father, this is my travelling companion, dear friend Cothane. He and I have resolved to hunt a particularly deadly sin eater. Indeed, I cannot overstate how terribly dangerous this eater is. Not to pursue it in the court of death itself. However, when we at last triumph over the fiend of all Northrend shall sing our praises. Won't that be wonderful, Father? So long as you do not sully our good name, you are free to hunt whatever quarry you desire. I can do without the petty details. Oh, this guy's a joy, isn't he? Now then, how much do you require this time? On with it. Oh, never mind. Just give the boy my coin purse, which I'm sure it will suffice for his trivial pursuits. That is why you're here, is it not? Another handout? Don't play coy. You've never been any good at it. Ooh. Ooh. Family drama. Sheesh. You know, I honestly don't know why I came here. Keep your coin, Father. We're leaving Cothane right now. Yeah, well, he did. That was pretty rough of his father. In public, just scold him. Where are we going back now? Oh, back to the pendants. Bloody hell, we're teleporting all over the place. Well, at least we've done it afterwards, so we can sort of just smash through it and not have to run around all over the place. Alright, alright. What's going on then? Nothing? Peace. Right, let's get back in. To the pendants. Ethernet. The pendants. Quadrivium. Cool name. Got the band Trivia, but even more extra. That's a throwback. I've not said the word trivium in ages. Forgive me, Cothane. If I would forgo the wine of this occasion, Father's lacklustre reception has put me in a rather dour spirits. As you may have gathered from our exchange, I am a free citizen of Yulmore. Owing to my parents' considerable wealth, I have enjoyed a relatively privileged upbringing. Privileged and unbearably boring, which is why I quit the city and resolved to become a bounty hunter. I am no fool, though. I am well aware that my fortunate circumstances, is why I elected to conceal them from the people of the Crystarium. People are wont to jump to uncharitable conclusions. I feel as though you and I have established a rapport, though, so I thought it best to bring you into my confidence. I pray you refrain from telling others. Now then, since Library has decided to turn this into a race, we have no choice but to oblige him and slay Andrew before he does. This calls for a veritable army of hired hands. Alas, in a fit of frustration, I refused Father's coin without additional resources. We have no choice but to conduct our search by ourselves. Thanks for following Twitch Test Raid 2. Eh? That sounds pretty sus. But hello if you're not. I was never in this for the guild. Really? I mean, of course you would. Perish the thought. Ha ha ha. Complete. Hey, smashed it. Well, hey, my friend, thank the gods you are here. Ever since we parted ways, I've been exhausting myself running all over the Crystarium, questioning anyone and everyone, hoping someone might have seen Andrew, but alas. Only the Crystarium? Well, of course, surely this is the limit of what a man with meager financial resources can accomplish. No, you've got legs. Never mind all that. For it be recently dawned on me that the vision you beheld of Render Ray's past could hold clues to what we have been desperately searching. When you first described it to me, I felt though we have heard it before, and I had. My wet nurse had told me the exact same story when I was still a boy. It was a tale of a courageous hunter who, together with her comrades, embarked on a quest to slay notorious Mark, a great horned beast. They came upon a quarry in the desert, and they attempted to lay it low. Alas, the beast had singular strength and its hunter fatal weakness. And, so in their ensuing struggle, her comrades were killed, leaving her, the sole survivor, to swear revenge. Would you not agree that this vision perfect matched the tale? Yeah, it is. That is exactly what happened. And you can be no doubt, Renda Ray is the celebrated hunter, the hero I so admired in my childhood. After that tragic day, the hunter resolved not to rely upon the others and instead slew the beast by herself. She somehow found a way to compensate for her weakness. Anyway, my recollection of this tale is likely riddled with errors. We should ask Miss Alvara to recount it in full. She was a bounty hunter herself before she entered into the service, you know? Also, in light of all this, I should share with you an interesting theory concerning all virtues I heard from a fellow hunter. Apparently, each appears to be driven by particular memories, moments that forever changed each of these fallen heroes. Makes sense, doesn't it? Renda Ray being the hunter of a notorious Mark in life and in death. I know why it never occurred to me before. I don't know why it never occurred to me before, sorry. But, if that is indeed the reason why she behaves as she does, then the more we learn about Renda Ray's adventures, the better chance of us predicting where she'll turn up. All the more reason to go and see my former wet nurse, Miss Alvara. Lives in Gatetown in Calusia. Let us be off. Oh, that's a lot of reading to do so far. It's for the start of the stream. Oh my god. Need some cutscenes so my throat doesn't explode. Alright, let's go back to Calusia. Go find this guy's wet nurse. Keep clicking that, it's the wrong one. My head in. Oh, jump over the fence, let's go. Okay, onwards. Piano music in Calusia again. We've come from like action, puzzle solving, underwater zone to back in time to the sad town of Calusia. We go Whale's Breach. I guess it's talking about the giant flying whale. Okay. Clothay, this is Miss Alvara, witness who raised me for practically the entire of my childhood. She was bonded to my family and lived with us in the city at the time. When I came of age, she was forced to leave. Ma, you've grown to such a strapping young man, but I can't imagine you came to Gatetown just to pay me a visit, little Reek. Not in front of him, if you please, but to answer your question, we did in fact come to see you. There were stories you told me as a child of a courageous hunter. What was that hunter's perchance the warrior of light, Renda Ray? Ronda Rousey. I'm thinking of the wrestler. Oh my god. All the reasons you could have had. Those stories were of Renda Ray, the greatest bounty hunter of her day, the legend so may aspire to become. Less so. After the flood, it was still fresh in everyone's minds when I was younger. And for all the good that he had done in life, none could deny the chaos they sowed in death as sin-eaters. Despite all of that, me and my mates still looked up to her. We knew all her feats and sought to preserve them, in secret if need be, that she might inspire future generations as she did ours. So, years and years later, when you wanted to hear tales of adventure of heroism, I could help but share with you one of them, the nearest and dearest to my heart. I only wish I hadn't had to change all the names. And it is true. The hero I looked up to as a child, whose tales daring drove me to take up the bow, as you had, to pester you for training that I might become a bounty hunter. It was her. Miss Alvara, Clothay and I are hunting Andrea, and I believe that one of the stories you shared with me may help us guide in our search, namely, the one about the great horned beast that killed her friends. Will you tell me again? Wicked White, is that? Oh, my little Reek. Very well. Oh, you're not going to make me read it out. Can't you just do a flashback? When Jaw's getting tired, man. Okay, let me drink up first. Oh my god. Right. Even as a young hunter, Renda Ray's incredible hearing was unparalleled. She could track her quarry through forest and by the most minute of sounds they're passing. From miles away, even to some accounts. Even the most subtle and stealthy beast never eluded her for long. A misplaced foot, a snapped branch, eventually Renda Ray would know, and her aim was always good and true. As she grew older and honed her skills further, she set her eyes on bigger prizes, became a hunter of notorious marks, and together with her comrades earned fame and fortune. Oh, here we go. Oh, so this is the bighorn beast. As their reputation swelled, so do their egos. Only the most dangerous game would suffice, and so they resolved to hunt the Scourge of Norvrun, the Devourer of Souls, Balam Quits. But what Renda Ray did not realise was that her greatest strength would prove her undoing. When she faced Balam Quits, the beast roared with such a force that it brought her to her knees. Helpless, she could only watch as she claimed the lives of our beloved comrades and fled. Oh, so her super hearing was a super weakness, because he shattered her ears. Alright. After burying the hunters and vowing that she would one day avenge them, she took to the road once more. She met Ardbert and his fellow warriors of Bruh. She's the cat girl archer from Ardbert. And for a time, she accompanied the fledgling heroes of their night adventures. Wow, so we've already met them, but tying this in as well now. She's part of Ardbert's gang. To them, she was a breath of fresh air, a vibrant young woman who savoured every moment that found joy in simple pleasures. They knew naught of their fallen friends and how their death weighed heavily upon their still. The party wandered the realm, performing many great deeds and growing even stronger, as did Renda Ray. While in Calusia, she even devised the means to defend against the powerful roar that had been her downfall in the fateful day. Is it just earplugs? And then, while engaged in the adventure in Raktika, a rumour reached Renda Ray's ears. Balam Quit, Scourge of Norvrun, Devourer of Souls, being spotted wandering the city in the Sissia swamps. It was a golden opportunity, but to seize it would be to face the beast alone. She could not wait for Arbor and the others, nor could she ask that they forsake their sworn duty. Perhaps it was just as well. The memory of her defeat still haunted her. The courageous hunter had allowed her single fear to take root in her heart. The fear of losing her new companions as she had her old companions. Yes, okay. My brain had to comprehend that differently. So it was that Renda Ray ventured to the secret, forth in secret, resolved to slay her hated foe, Balam Quit, alone. With all her strength and guile, the legendary hunter did just that. Legends claimed she rejoined Arbor and the others and never spoke of the terrible battle twixt her dread beast. From that day forward, she was Renda Ray, the warrior of light, and the deeds of her and her comrades would be celebrated forevermore. It's strange to think the woman admired when I was young would become a sin-eater I swore to slay. What she became didn't change who she was. Even if the tales were a little embellished over the years, they were rooted in truth. She was and will always be a hero to me and to you. Thank you, Miss Alvara, for everything. I promise I will visit you soon again. Circle theme. Remember that theory I told you before about the virtues being driven by powerful memories? If Andrea is reenacting the journey leading up to the confrontation with Balam Kits, the one that took her from Armorang to Galusia then to next to their station must be the Greatwood. Right, that's where she laid low the beast at last, the Sissia swamps to be precise. And so that is where we shall go. Let us away. Okay, next step. Now listen, Reek, there are an awful lot of people that don't know about Renda Ray, or the world for that matter. So wherever you go and whatever you see, remember not to take it as face value. Don't just accept what others tell you as good and true. Listen to your heart and decide for yourself, and be safe. Wise words from Lady Alvara. The thing was it? Such a pleasure to meet a friend of Reek's. Parents never hesitated to provide him with all the wealth and opportunities they could, but when it came to love and support, well, all I can say is that the miracle of the boy turned out as well as he did. One can never have too many friends or too much support. That goes to you as well, I should think. Courtesy. Whew. Alright. Where are we off to now? Where's this? Slitherbro. Oh yeah, okay, then we're gonna go down here. Going into the woods. Oh, I thought we were gonna hear Lahi again. Greatest tune in the game so far. Oh. Hell yeah. Well, it feels like absolutely ages ago we were here. The story moves on at a decent pace, even though it's so long. Where are we off? Up here, the Hunter's Legacy map. Down to this. There it is, Lahi. Let's go. It's been. I thought we'd never hear it again. Alas, here we are. No, the fates ruined it. Oh, it's fine. Here we go. New Reap. When I was little, Miss Alvara seemed so much bigger and stronger than me. Though, to be perfectly honest, the way she would carry herself even now bespeaks a confidence I could not help but envy. Never mind that. We have a virtue to hunt. Let us commence our search at once and keep our weapons at the ready, my friend. Okay. We'll do this and then go for our first break. Oh, here she is. About time. Unlock took a turn for the better. There she is. Those guys are going to jump out though, aren't they? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Is she going to remember that she came to our world and saw me? Is that what she's going to remember? No? Okay. I wish you were all here with me, but I know it better that you are not. We've a score to settle, you bloody bastard, and this time I'm ready for your tricks. Eh? Are we going to fight as her against the beast? What have we got? Heavy shot, acid bite, radiant arrow, heal, and dueling arrow. Okay. Always got to fight it like this. So we just got to keep it interrupted, okay. Ow. Electric whisker. This guy's got a lot of health. You'll pay for taking them from me. Hmm. Nice. So as long as we save our interrupt for that, we should be okay. Let's keep ourselves getting healed as well. It's easy enough. I say that now. I feel like it's gonna... Might take so much health. Something's gonna kick off, surely. Now, even when I play classes like this, it makes me want to play my bard as well. I'm gonna get the next big attack, come on. Alternating currents. This guy's electric cat. Yeah. You can feel it too. The fear, the pain serves you right. Oh! I won't let it end like this. Well, that's supposed to happen. Oh, Ardbert's here. Mad lad. Made it in the nick, I see. I'm gonna get healed by Brendan. Are you hurt? Don't worry, we've got you. So all our friends came. Nice. And then everyone's stack on me. Nice. And the whole gang worked together. Oh, I see. Then you told me they followed my trail. I'll tell you about after we killed this bloody bastard, eh? Cool. Something's wrong. They're shrugging off our attacks. Indeed. It's coming from me, Render. Keep at your distance. Keep healing through it. Hasn't used his big show in a while. Okay, it's all going well still. Getting healed by the NPCs as well. Look at us go. I love that ability. The arrows that shoot out like that. It's one of my favourite animations I've seen in the game. Oh, here it is. Nice. Stopped it from doing it. Knuckle blast. Oh shit. Need that heals. Ooh. There we go. Gonna kill this big boy. He's gonna do his attack, big attack one last time before he dies. Okay. Summoning all of its strength for a big finish it. Are we supposed to stand in this? Everyone else is. I don't know if we do enough damage. No, I can only spam number 1 so many times. Can't give me a lot of abilities to do here. There we go. Hey! Did it. But this is all just a flashback memory. It's dead. Yeah. Tough old bugger. Everyone alright? Yeah. Oh, but I don't know what to say. Thank you, everyone. I'm sorry for trying to go at it alone. And why, pray tell, did you even try to do something so foolish? If we'd been here for the first, we wouldn't have had anything even approaching a challenge. Back in the day I was a bounty hunter. I've told you that much, but I haven't told you about my old partners. Together we tracked and claimed countless notorious marks throughout the Nordfront. We were the best of the business. Everyone knew our names and our reputation. They called us legends. And somewhere along the line, we started to believe it too. And then we set our sights on Ballon quits. I survived, they didn't. I swore vengeance, but I had no idea how about to go pursuing it. Then I met you lot. And though that may be, with your help, I must just have a fighting chance. So you see, I never intended to keep all the secrets, just you never asked. And since I'd rather not talk about it, easy to live in the moment, you know? The next town, the next job, the weeks flew by, and after a time I started having second thoughts. I'd lost those closer to me before, and I didn't want to live through that again. Are we or are we not comrades through thick and thin? These bonds of fellowship between us must become before all else, otherwise they may not as well exist. You say as though you're losing us. You say the thought of losing us pains you. What of our feelings? What of our loss? As we had not arrived when we did. You saved our lives more times than I can count. How dare you refuse to let us do the same? And without those keen ears of yours, I'll never know that what bollocks Brandon Nailbot are whispering out behind my back. And ignorance is not bliss, let me tell you. Huh? I'm not chatting shit. This one's worth a fortune, eh? A fame besides. I'll wager we won't have to pay for our drinks when we get back into town. Oh god. Not another night to remember. Don't worry, your pretty head over such fearless leader's questionable constitution. Take pride in the victory. The small folk will sleep easy once they hear of Ballon Quits' demise, until Arbert's drunken snoring wakes them from their slumber. On that note, I think we best I think it's time we quit this place and run away. I trust that next time you decide to hunt deadly game, you do so with the courtesy of the courtesy of extending us an invitation. Now I thought I was doing you a favour by keeping you out of my personal affairs, selfish as it was. Oh fine. If you go ahead and die on me, I'll pay a necromancer to raise you from the dead so I can kill you out of spite. Cool. We've all made up. Agreed. Now then, mind cutting off whatever it is you need to take back as proof to the kill, and we won't lose our reward on a technicality. Ooh, crystal. There's a fine crystal. Why not hold on to it as a memento of this occasion? Back to the present. Wake up, damn you. Hello? What's wrong with you, huh? The second time your so-called gift is cuffed as a chance of slaying Andrea. You know what? I've had enough. Or is he having a little pity party? Enough, I say, enough. I don't need your help. I'm perfectly capable of hunting the Sin Eater on my own. Oh, we're going to do him the same thing that happened. It's past the time I told you to piss off. Good luck with that. I'm going to be that savage to him. When I return to the Gate Town, you'll be given your final payment and we'll be free to go our separate ways. Oh, okay. He dies pulling a paddy. He's having a drop. He's gone. Shoot. Alright, and on that note, we're going to take our first break of the stream. I'm going to run an advert for those of you that don't know, and I'm going to top up my drink ready to continue because that's a lot of reading we've done so far. I'm just going to shred my voice otherwise. So I'm going to go 2 minutes and I'll be right back. I'll see you in a second, guys. Peace. everybody, we are back for the next hour or so section of the stream. Let me turn the music down. With the Lahis in. I'll continuing our job with the Hunter's Legacy. Of course, anybody new in the chat, hello. If you've got any questions, feel free to throw them out there. If anyone's got any hot tips, let us know. If you're enjoying the stream so far, we stream most weekdays at 2 PM BST, and sometimes do some evening streams as well. So if you're enjoying, consider giving us a follow. And if you're an Amazon Prime subscriber, consider giving us your Prime subscription. It's completely free to you and it helps us out a lot. But of course, all your support is greatly appreciated regardless. So, let's continue with the Hunter's Legacy. Now, Reeks had a hissy fit with us. We can move on. Yes, Reek has decided that we've messed up his chances too many times. And he's being a big sad boy. And he thinks he can go off alone and kill the... got a name now? Andrea. Which is reminiscent of what she went through in the past, where she went off to do things by herself. And she would have unfortunately failed and died, I think is going to be the lesson here. So I think we're going to go and try and stop him. Or we can just let him try. That'll be a bit rude of us. Let's go up here. He's got a flying horse mount. I want that. Classy. True, the mount is able to locate unspoiled legendary and clouded mineral deposits. Ooh. Oh, he's mining. Okay. Yeah, look at this. Look at this golden horse, dude. Alright then. Next, Lou Reeks would have a hissy fit. Honestly, I don't even know how I placed by facing you. Such a disappointment. Consider this a form of the solution of our partnership. Let none ever again speak the names of Reek and Corthane in the same breath. Yes, never again. And with that, I bid you good day. Fine, Reek. Fuck you. When he was little, Reek's parents punished him for a time by withholding his allowance. Without the money and lavish his friends, he soon found that many were only drawn to him because of his wealth. I dare say he feared you would abandon him as they did, and decided to push you away first. I'm not trying to make excuses for what he did, I only hope you can find it in your heart to forgive him. Take some time to think it over, then come and see me. I won't take this for your troubles. XP I can't use. We'll just keep going with it again. Risotto al Nero. I'm sure it's hard to a man like yourself that needed all the realm over. And so I thank you for spending a moment to hear me out. Since you two parted ways, Reek has come and visited me several times. Though he's blessed in good health, I worry for his spirits. I think he may have been his only friend that has had for some time. Well, I didn't leave him. I considered journeying to the Crystarium myself to look on him, but I find travel rather difficult these days. As you go in my stead, it put my heart at ease. Sure. He's literally in the same place he's always at. He's in the pub. The tavern. This dude. Right, the penance. Oh, there we go. My mouse was on it. I couldn't even see it. Oh, what? He's got a green gun? Uh-oh. Do we play his machinist now? I've said all the way through that machinist doesn't interest me, but at the same time, I kind of do. I do want a big mech. That would be cool. Alright. Lou Reek's customary seat is empty, and there's nothing to suggest he has occupied it recently. Perhaps someone will have noted his passing. Maybe. Let me just check something, guys. Yeah, all good. Right. Someone will have noted his passing. Oh, just speak to a few people. Okay. What's Dolphor have to say? Lou Reek, the Master Lordling. If he ain't sat at his usual table, then I have no idea where else to look. Okay, are you useless? Maytag. Look at Master Rico, yeah, how they say you're the only one. Words is mummy and daddy cut him off, so there's no point pretending to like the little shite anymore. Last time he was moping around like someone had no shot in Mizumaru. I'm sure it's up eventually. Well, she's a bit rude. Lucia, right? You're Luric's partner. I was with Lundbridge, remember? Was I also stressed, of course. After we left, we headed straight to the Raktika. We'd heard the rumour Andy was there, and Lundbridge wanted to strike while the iron was hot. By the time I realised that we were overmatched, it was too late. I saw Lundbridge fall, and when his eater set sights on the others, I fled. Call me a coward if you like, but my cowardice saved my life. Wicked white. I can still remember looking back as I ran and seeing Lundbridge rise to his feet. I told everyone what had happened, just to warn them off the hunt. Some listened, but a few bloody fools took up their weapons and joined the hunt. Glory-hungry imbeciles. And not one of them has returned. I didn't expect Louis to be one of them neither. I remember thinking at odds, especially when I saw him leave for Raktika alone. You're meeting him there, I presume. Good luck, friend. But I have no doubt you're going to your doom. So he went to go fight all this stuff by himself, I guess? That's kind of sucky. Okay. Fellowship restored. Leads us to... Oh, back to where we just came from. Ugh. Classic. Okay, Raktika Great Wood. Let's get our mount. Let's go faster. It's so weird to see our bar completely filled up. Level 80 after all this time. It's crazy. Wonder how it goes 10 levels, I guess, in each expansion in this game. So we'll be level 90 by the end of the expansion. Next expansion coming out. That'd be cool. How far away are we from this? Not too far. Oh, it's the exact same space as last time as well. I'm guessing that's because of the memory Andrea has. Oh, here's Lurik. Almost dead, I guess. Oh no, he's having a sulk. Yeah, he's just sulking on the ground. Cothane, why are you here? Don't tell me you came for me. It's terrible, it's horrible. Andrea, she's... Oh, I have another vision. You have a paddy if we're not careful. Again. And Ray, if Aort remains, then hearken to my words. I come to slay your soul to rest. Alone, as yourself face Balam quit a century ago on this very ground. Oh shit, yeah, he's turned to a city in Lembrand. Oh gods, no. Oh. She turned all the warriors of light into... all the old warriors of light into, what are they called? Virtues? Virtues, yeah. Don't tell me. You beheld a vision of my past just now, didn't you? Yes, we did. Oh, right, he's just explaining to us, like, why isn't the text come up? Ah, I thought as much. It wasn't but a moment ago that I confronted him. Awfully useful, a trick of yours, though I could understand why you kept using every time I ran to Andrea. Oh damn indeed. Yeah, all of them have gone bad now. You can't control when it happens. Yeah, tell him to his face. Like I did it on purpose. Oh, so it's not something you deliberately did. Good to know. Yeah, so don't go off the rails. Anyway, Unintentional or not, at least we won't have to convince you of what I saw. She's turned Librid and those other hunters into sin eaters like herself. Unless they weren't. The axe human, Galgen, swordsman, dwarven healer, and elven mage look awfully familiar, didn't they? She's rebuilding her fellowship. She's remaking the Warriors of Light. Before the life of me, I can't understand why. I mean, I questioned why she came here in the first place. She's living the hunt to the Balan quits. And Renda Ray slew the beast herself. The stories were clear about that. What? They were there too? Then the stories were wrong. God, strike me down, I've been such a fool. Why did I ever think I could do this alone? I hope you can find in your heart to forgive me for all the things I said, Gothane. Well, yeah, you're just a dumb idiot, aren't you? I regretted my behaviour since the day I parted ways. I was stupid and nonsensical and utterly pointless. Indeed. I'm not sure I could even tell you why I did it. No. It's fine. War under the bridge. Move on. Get over yourselves. Have a pity party. Let's rock and roll. Thank you, my friend. I hope it's alright if I call you that. Yeah, sure. Why not? Everyone else seems to hate you, which is pretty rough, so why not? Right then, Andrew should be around here somewhere, still on the hunt for Balan Quits, I suspect. Not that she'll ever find it. No doubt Lambert and the others will there too. He and I may have had our differences, but I do not wish the fate of my worst enemy. He deserves to be laid to rest. They all do. Renda Ray most of all. She is my hero, and I have to kill her to save her soul. Then so be it. We have the last Warrior of Light. We have Ardbert by our side. He's helping us with our story, so she's never going to get hit, which is interesting. This is too much even for the best ones to handle alone. I'm far from the best. The only way to see this through is together. You and me, my friend, what do you say? Clutch his hand. Aha! I ask for a word that you give me a nod. Fair enough. Before we resume the hunt in earnest, though, let's return to Gate Town and let Miss Olvara know all as well. After all, you wouldn't have come across unless she sent you. Yes, true, I guess. God, this quest line is a long one. How much more does he want us to do? More? Right, let's go to the town of Wright then. Onwards to Gate Town, does it say? Yeah, it did. Olvara at Gate Town. Nice and easy. Such a long run every time. Which Gate Town had its own little teleporter? I'm so accustomed to just doing it everywhere. It's crazy. I'll just do everything on foot now. We were so close to pushing through to the end of Shadowbringers. And this is, I hope this isn't going to take the whole stream to do this quest chain. It'd be nice to get the lanterns sorted out as well. This guy's still stood here. Guy's casually travelling around in his motorbike. Somebody on the flying cloud, that's really cool, I do like that. The thing, what a pleasure to see you again. I had in the company, and in the company of Little Reek, no less. Am I right in assuming you've patched things up? I think so, yes, and it's thanks to you. Had you not implored him to give me another chance, I might be sitting here alone in the swamps, dwelling on my myriad failings. And you, my friend, I know not why you sought her out on your own, but I'm glad that you did. Miss Olvara is perhaps the only person who truly cares for my well-being, but she has no one to look after her. Don't be silly, Reek, I have you, don't I? And before you start blabbering about how you wish to properly reward Gothane, I can tell you you're not about to. I can tell you're about to, now that I prepared a hearty meal just for him. Well, that's very thoughtful of you. Nevertheless, I shall see you both duly compensated once we've claimed the bounty of Andrea. And claim it we shall. For united, Reek and Gothane are unstoppable. It's what we would like to say, but I know my own limitations better than anyone. It will be prudent to make proper preparations in the juncture. You two should see to it that you're ready for the struggle ahead. It will be a mighty one indeed, but one will be worth the effort, my friend. Let's crack on. Heaven's Eye materia. Oh, cool. Thorthane, my friend, my partner, I trust you already. Good, good, that is very good indeed. But before we depart to face Andrea, what I praise for final time, I have a confession to make. I may have been somewhat misleading when I intimated the tremendousness of my martial prowess. In truth, I rather pales in comparison to yours. Do you tell? Tell us. Lay the truth on us. You must be terribly crestfallen, I am sure. It is my deepest regret that I have allowed you to labour under the misapprehension that we were equals for so long. In my defence, I must say that when I realised you were an exceedingly powerful warrior you truly are, I was dumbstruck. I struggled to conceive of how even to broach the subject. Furthermore, I must admit that the great majority, nay, all of our efforts to hone our skills in preparation for the battle to come have been entirely for my benefit. That the disparity between us might not be so rapidly apparent. I think that my insecurity drove me to the proposition this fateful day or so long. In my cowardice, I allowed Andrew to assemble a party of followers. But before we might have only to contend with one foe, we must now confront 5. And for my preparation, I'm still no more likely to be an asset to you than a hindrance. But perhaps they need not be in the case. In the case. In discussing the grim reality with Miss Alvaro while you were away, she hit upon a potential stratagem. Recall you render Ray's greatest strength and weakness, her preternatural's hearing. We can be reasonably certain that Andrea is possessed of it as well. Therefore, if you were to fashion a device that can produce a loud noise at will, you should use it to secure advantage in a battle. It's not like his strength of arms I make up with guile. While it will not guarantee us victory, it will surely bring us a step closer. 1,000 pardons, Master Reek. I came to deliver a message from your Lord Father. Daddy. What does he want with me now? It's come to my Lord Father's attention that you've acquitted yourself rather poorly as a bounty hunter and have brought terrible shame upon your family name. He commands you to cease all such activities and at once return to his home city henceforth. If you fail to do so, you'll be stripped of your citizenship and family name. No further financial assistance will be provided. Oh dear, oh dear. Leave it, you don't need it, fam. You may tell my father and mother that following, I am Lou Reek, proud bounty hunter, slayer of senators. I have no intention of renouncing this cause, and that they are free to do as they deem fit. Tell them that if they have no son, then have no parents, then I have no parents. I have no family save Miss Alvaro, who has shown me more love than they ever have. Very good, Master Reek. I shall deliver your reply to them at once. Hey, there we go. He stood up for himself. That's good. Right. Now that's settled, we can get to work on crafting a giant noisemaker of ours. Let's consult with the craftsman with the crystalline mean at once. I dare say you have lit a fire in Thane. I never thought I'd see the day when he must recourse to say anything like that to his parents. No worries, it's what we do. We follow around and do side quests. That's what we do. So where now? Hysteria. Is he going to let us do the quest we want to do now? Oh, bloody... No. No. All the wrong buttons. We need to go to there. We need to go to... crystalline meat. And once we've done that, make the giant noise maker. Then once we've done the noise maker, we can then crack on and actually kill we need to kill. Oh, there they are. I just couldn't see them through the guess what, the shelves? Life. And what's all this then? You got something you want needs making? Indeed, good sir. I wish to commission the production of a device that can generate a tremendously loud sound. It must be small enough and likely to be carried in a single individual as well. Another one of the strangest requests I've ever heard. Well, if it's just a noise you want, then I'd wager you could make one do a special blend of fire sound. Aye, and I think I've got just the recipe you need. I need some choice ingredients, mind. You'll need to go fetch them for me. Fetch? What precisely do you require? There's one particular beast native to Calusia that what's got a singular diet of what leaves these massive dung piles. The fresher the better, if it please. A few varieties of grass native to Raktika. Oh, and some iron ore from Amarank. I can give you the list if you like. To wit, I will need to travel to the far corners of Novran and back. Oh dear, what is rather more involved than I... No more excuses. I'll do what it needs to be done to see through the end. My friend, I will not impose these tasks upon you. I insist that you remain here while I go and fetch the materials required. Oh! I thought that was going to be a joke. We don't actually have to go do it. That's great success. Oh my god. I was wondering that was going to happen. Now we're going to have to go all across the... all of Nordrun. I was like, oh no. Luckily we don't. We can just chill and he can come back. All we're going to wait for him is like, oh, he's not returned yet. Something bad's happened to him and we're going to go do it ourselves. Is he fishing off the end? He is as well. Mad lad. Oh, yeah, here we go. Oh, he's back. Oh, we don't have to go do any more questing. There we go. It's a series surprisingly harrowing experience, but in the end, I managed to obtain the materials necessary for the construction of my secret weapon. That gentleman was rather accommodating, despite being somewhat put out and I had not any guilt for him to pay for his labour. He was nevertheless willing to teach me how to craft the arrows myself. He said he found my industriousness endearing. I must confess, despite being utterly exhausted by all the Aussie work, has been somewhat refreshing. And now that my nosemaker arrows are ready, I cannot wait to put them to the proof. If all goes to plan, the explosion should be loud enough to incapacitate Andrew for a time. Let us put an end to her tale, my friend, and so doing, write the opening of ours. Of Reek and Corthane, bounty hunters extraordinaire. Come, Raktika and Gloria wait. I think we're finally there. I think we're finally doing it. Could go back to the same spot again. Bloody hell. Oh, this is the level 80 quest though, so something tells me... If this is a level 80 quest, how... I don't know. If I'm not doing the right quest, I will try. Well, we'll keep doing it. I'm pretty certain this is what I've got to do. Keep clicking the wrong thing, as always. Lahi, to raise our spirits. And then hopefully we don't have to go from this to, oh, you gotta go find something to inspire Greendalt. How could I have been so foolish? Oh, these, hunters that have failed the job already. Casually fighting a Sin Eater over there. Here we go. If I may once more request before we begin, please, for the love of all gods, please try not to succumb to any visions of people's past. This really could not be the worst time. Easy. No worries. Well, are you still with me here and now? Yep, no visions yet. No visions yet. Excellent, then we can attend to the task at hand without any worry. Let us lay to the rest to our fellow hunters and render Ray a peace to the hero deserves. Pshing, it's time. I'll distract her with the noises, right? Okay. don't know if this is what I'm supposed to be doing, but I think I'm just supposed to be killing them. That's fine. I'm gonna run out of health though, I think, before anything happens. Gonna move away. Okay, that was done. What? It says kill them, not defend Lurik. I'm not a healer. Right, we've seen this cutscene. Let's try again. Okay. I have to deal with them first. Yeah, okay. That's what it tells you to do. That's what I'll do. So we've almost killed this one. I'm just guessing this is what I've got to do. Although he is getting healed by the other one. So my brain tells me I should be killing the healer. Right, let's kill him. There's one. I'm gonna get rid of the healer. Okay, this is not as bad as the first time. Although it has lowered the difficulty, which is annoying. We still got the gist of it, I guess, of what's going on. We killed the White Magus. Oh, well. Okay, and then last hit. These. Okay, done. 2 more to go. We'll take out the paladin, I guess. I'll draw off under you handle the knight. Okay, cool. We have a plan. I did the wrong thing. So we'll get straight into it. We'll give him a cheeky dot, I think. One of these. They're in crazy slashing mode. Really nice in the way, dispatch of him. Okay. Oh. Now's our chance. Is it? Looks like you're almost dead, friend. Now I've got to just finish this boy off and we're done. Okay, we dropped everything on there. Everything we got. So we've got plenty of time on a dot as well, which is good. It's dead. Oh, finally. We won. Even seeing it as and saying it hardly feels real. The crystal? What's that you got there? It's the crystal from the big bad. Wicked White, you're... Rena Reek. Oh, Lou Reek. You're Rena Ray. The real Rena Ray. She never betrayed your trust. Never again, I swore. Never again. One quits the Shadow Keeper, the Flood. Come what may, we would face it together, no matter how hard it got, for how terrified I was. That's what it means to let someone into your heart, knowing full well that nothing lasts forever, to welcome the fear and the pain, the sorrow. When I lost my parents, when we laid the keeper low, you felt it too, didn't you? To place our faith in desperate, hopeless attempts to save everyone, and to see it amount to naught in the end. What else could we do that was offer up a tiny reminder of the final futile effort, even knowing deep down that it was worth but a few moments more? What is this? You gave me fear, and your fear gave me strength. Or fear gave me strength, sorry. Wait, there's so much more I want to ask. Too late. I don't understand. What was she talking about? Pardon me. Oh. It's not right. It's not fair. Heroes sacrificing themselves for nothing, becoming villains, being forgotten. Thank you, Cathane. I could never have gotten this far without your help. I had no idea who Ronda Ray or any of the others Warriors of Light truly were. It was excellent history to me. Why shouldn't I care? Some eaters once. Why would I care who some Sin Eaters were? I was no better than my parents, judging them out of hand, dismissing their sacrifice, not bothering to look deeper. It made all the easier to pursue Andrea for my own amusement. I pray I made up for it in part by helping lay Ronda Ray's soul to rest. Miss Alvaro is probably worried sick about us both. We should return to Calusia and let her know we're alright. Indeed. Then we finish up this quest line, which is good. Still can't continue though, so I'm guessing we have to completely finish up here. Teleport back. Alright. Power through. I can run back to Lady Alvaro again, and then we can go for our next break on the stream. Where are we going? Straight line. Usually there's always somebody on a mount waiting. What we found? Permanently sad music there at the moment. That sucks. We can't climb this wall, I don't think, even though it would be much quicker. Oh, we can. Bloody hell. Right, okay. Olvara. Michael Reek, Corthane, congratulations on a job well done. Oh, and from a hunter to another, thank you for helping Render Ray to achieve a measure of peace. She was a hero to me too, and broke my heart to know that what would become of her. To have our legacy tarnished too, that would have called you a villain, even still. But at least I can take comfort in knowing she can finally enjoy a long rest. Whatever others may say, we will preserve the truth in the story and song. Render Ray, the bravest hunter there ever was, and more importantly, a true friend to those she had held dear. I can only hope to measure up to her example someday. For now, however, I say we return to the Crystarium and raise a glass of celebration. Okay, we'll go turn this in. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, okay, down here. Ugh. Ugh. Hey, what am I doing? Just teleport to the pendants. Right, that's where we gotta go? I hope so. We'll roll the dice. Yeah. On his usual table, that's fine. Then we're done. Then we can carry on with our normal quest line for the last hour of the stream. Ray's bounty seems to pay to us in full, my friend, so come, let us eat, drink, and be merry. Nice. Oh my god. The table's loaded. I've been meaning to ask a thing, but I have an impression that you are rather more acquainted with these warriors alike than you may be letting on. What exactly did you know about them? Oh, well. You see, they reside either in my head to some degree. They also try and lay waste to where I'm from. Are we telling you where we're from? I guess we don't. It's like, so I'm from another world. A reflection, if you like. Just tell him forever. That is so preposterous of a tale. I have no choice but to assume it is true. Offering all their lives to first cross the rift, then to halt the flood, wicked white. It must have taken her so much courage to see through to the final moments. A courage born not of desire for glory or dedication to an idea, but of fear or love to those with whom she had forged unshakable bonds, her comrades. Yep. I won't pretend that we have anything even approaching such a powerful connection, but I'd like to think that you were mortal peril, I would fly to your side without hesitation. Having said that, if I were tested as Render Ray were, if I were challenged to offer up my life for others without even knowing if I would amount to aught, I doubt I could rise to the occasion. I'm a child and a fool who knows little of the world. I've been coddled and spoiled and only just tasted the bitter fruits of life, and you and countless others sum up on daily. You're made of sterner stuff, Corthane, far sterner than me. That is why I know I could never walk your path. No shame in that. You don't want to be the warrior of light and darkness. No, but the race, I cannot recall a time I was happier and more alive than we have when I travelled with you. We have countless other journeys ahead of you, don't you? You are destined to greater challenges, where I am suited to a more rather pedestrian affairs. Know your limits, Miss Olvara used to say. Meeting her again after all these years, seeing how much older and more frail she'd become, made me realise how little time together we had left. She shouldn't have to live out her days living alone in squalor. I've decided it will not be so. I shall return to Calusia and attend to her needs. I will do so the utmost to repay the love and kindness that she made me the man I am today. Oh, that's nice of him. Get back to Calusia to go sort out things there. Are we done? Therefore, though it pains me to say, I fear the celebration must also mark the end, or at very least the tentative suspension, of the glorious partnership that was Reek and Corthane, bounty hunts extraordinaire. Should I ever find yourself in Calusia, however, do come pay us a visit. Will do. Okay. We can now go do this quest. So we'll go for our final break, and then we will carry on with our MSQ. So I'll play some music, guys, and I'll be 2 to 5 minutes, and we'll get smashed on with the last hour of the stream. So I'll play the music, and I'll switch it over. So see you in a second, guys. I'll run an advert as well. Right. Oh. Let's settle in the last hour or so of the stream. We're going to continue with our MSQ. We're going to go back down to the bottom of the ocean for this one. Do we change our outfits before we do? Ooh, so loud in my ear. Thanks for a nice change instead of the sad music though. The hell, put that down. Right. Change your outfit. I don't think we have any decent outfits. Oh, that's my red mage outfit. No, we'll stick with it. The other one I have is this. I don't like the sword. But we'll continue as we are. Right. We need to go down to the bottom of the ocean. Teleport down. The Hondo Cups. And go straight back down there. Right. Down. Oh. I swear that's the guy I've been following around. Maybe they're doing the exact same. What is that? I dig that. It's like a little ghost boy. That's cool as hell. Don't know what it was, but I definitely want one. Alright, we'll continue going. I'm going to just start back up there. This seems like just the general... little sting music is what I was going to say. I was trying to think of the word. It's just like the general sort of, word questing music. I've got to go find something, present something inspiring to Grenol. We haven't been able to go this far yet, but we're finally back at it. Okay, Grenol. I've let the Hondo down, eh? But more than that, I've let myself down. Might as well go back to the mending kettles. Crystal which once belonged to Albert's companions. Oh, so that's why we needed it. What's that you've got there? Such striking beauty. It shines with the heartache and laughter of a transient life. Like the turmoil of history made it manifest. So that's we have to do all that just to get the crystal owned by the original the Warriors of Darkness. I can see the brilliance of the crystal's legacy, yet I've never captured such a gleam. Not if you laboured 100 years. Bugger me if I don't mean to try. Where's me tools? Gods damn ye. I must set to work before the feeling fades. Nice. A level 80 quest. We're here. We're doing it. Look at us go. I can feel it. A vision of forming in my mind. Step aside, lad. Let me itching to get my hands to work. Alright, okay. It'd be nice to get some cutscenes. We've not had any yet this stream. Ring! He's finally done it. Okay. And done. I've taken the wonders the crystal showed me and channeled them into a new shape. What benefits the Hondo's spiritual character? Not a bad job if I do say so myself. And to think it was this close to hanging up my hammer and studying the craft of them ancients. I went across the length of the breadth of the Northront and grabbled up every scrap of crafting wisdom that could be found. But no matter which technique I tried, and he works just no comparison. I couldn't even figure out how to put them damn buildings together. A mystery for the ages that's drew me here in the first place. I built my workshop, got my forges burning, and lost me bleeding will to craft. Thanks to the gods for the crystal yours, I might never have gotten it back. I won't pry into your business, but I reckon your little miracle has been through a kind of journey and sing songs that, well, the echoes of the memory it just holds speak directly to your heart. I can still feel them coursing through me. The inspiration is not fading away, rolling up stronger and stronger. Give me the chance and I reckon we can weave the crystal saga into other things as well. But look at me, I'd almost forgotten the Hondo's commission. If you could drag that lamp over to Tolsha Ath for me, I'll stay here and dream up a new armaments for you. Oh. New armaments? That's cool. He's going to give us some sweet armor. You know, FFXIV is the Groundalt's Forge. Equipment rewards will become available collection based on the role quest you have completed. Eh? Journey's End gear. All available? What's this? You can buy it all. Or just claim it. Oh, sweet. So this is all unused shit. Where the Katakatsuku Hakama and Zori. So this is our new Mega Gear. This is what we look like now as a samurai. It's kind of cool. Samurai look cool? Doesn't have a glowing effect still. I still want a glowing katana, I'm not gonna lie. But hey, we look pretty good. Let us go. Why has the music stopped? It's just dead ass quiet in here. Got a bit of music on in the background while it's quiet. Well, look at us go. This is us. Finally, samurai. Finally, samurai. Oh, I wonder if I can be cheeky. Oh no, I can't. I can't just go check in all the different classes, which is a shame. But let's go, 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 go. Please teleport. Why am I running? Running's for chumps. I quite like the look of the new armor though, to be fair. It's not a bad look. Now we can see ourselves in the light more. Got a touch of the traditional. Looks like a wolf's mouth on the katana. That's kind of cool. Now we just can find stuff in raids and dungeons and stuff, which would be cooler. What is it that you have there? It is a giant lantern from the craftsman. The sacred lamp. The finless ones have kept his promise. My people tell me of the many deeds you have performed in the name of aiding the cups, and now you've come to be bearing the light we almost surrendered hope of ever seeing. We doubt your priority no longer. Your arrival is the will of the ancients. What? Round camp? Yeah, dude, we've had it for about a week now. I think at least 3-4 streams. How are you doing, buddy? Hope you're alright. Yes, the time of the fair's passage. You should take the lamp and unveil it to store austere upon the walls of forgotten. Hello there, hello, hello. Hello there with your companions, and we shall speak again once our prayers have been offered. Whoa, okay. So after our long side quest, we can finally get on the MSQ. We're finally getting to the juicy bit. Oh. The weird lantern that he made. We've got our max level gear now.
Oh, stewards of the Ondo.
Oh, first voiceover
A light in answer.
cutscene. The stream. My voice can take a rest finally. Oh.
That crystal you showed the artisan.
Mm-hmm.
Did it belong to one of my friends?
Yeah, it did. We had to do a whole side quest to go get it done as well. Missed that part, did you? Let's just turn sassy considering we spent 2 hours of the stream collecting it. Boy.
I tried to give you a measure of privacy. No one wants a spirit looking over their shoulder every moment of the day.
Yeah, well, you probably have been doing it anyway. Secret.
So tell me, if you would, how did you come across that crystal?
Your archer friend, Rena Ray. She died, turned into a Sin Eater, and then we killed her again. Put her to rest.
It was Renda Ray's then.
It certainly was.
It's strange that I should learn such things now, after they're long gone. They were fine friends, every one of them.
Well, they were trying to turn you into Sin Eater, but they couldn't find you, I guess. So we killed the whole gang.
Death to teach me so much. About them, about Seto, about you, about the hope that hides at the heart of this world. I've never been one for idle chit-chat, but if by some miracle I could see them all again, I doubt I would ever stop talking.
Okay.
I'm grateful I got to bend your ear at least. And just for that, I reckon I'll stick with you to the very end.
Well, luckily for you, we're almost at the end of the main story, so we might die, we might succeed, who knows? It's weird that none of the characters I could choose had eyebrows.
Apologies.
And this mask makes me look like a bird. Feels weird not having eyebrows. How come everyone else has got eyebrows?
In gaining their trust. The delay wasn't exactly welcome, but at least our many hands made light work.
Let's see if we can get eyebrows.
And they seemed especially impressed with your contribution. Our hero indeed.
Yeah, we're max level gear now. I don't like not having eyebrows. It's super weird. Alopecia, except I don't. The hat's a wig.
Was telling us those structures may date back to the age of the Asians.
An Asian homeland.
Yep, under the ocean.
Despite his many protestations, I never quite believed Emmett Selk was telling the truth.
Nor I. But there is no denying the evidence before our eyes. Clearly this was once a great city.
Yes.
A home they would see restored, no matter how many tens of thousands of years it takes.
It's a hollow dream when you think about it. Even if they manage to rejoin all the worlds, they'll never bring back the ones who were lost. But would I have done any different?
So nice to be able to rest my voice after two hours of reading.
How are you feeling?
Been sick, mate. I'm happy to be back on the trail. Oh, you mean me turning into the literal worst thing to happen ever? Yeah, we're fine for now. We're not dead yet. Little fish people coming to help.
You have completed your devotions?
Yes. To the honored ancients have we offered up our prayers and our gratitude. You too have our thanks.
No worries.
Might we trouble thee then to tell us more of the illuminated land of which thou didst lately speak?
These guys look so funny.
To the west of
Oh,
here
dudes.
lies a great trench. Some days ago, a light appeared in that endless darkness.
That's him. I'll be him itself.
Curious, we ventured closer and discovered in the depths an entire city.
What? Okay.
The buildings we spied were akin to our own everlasting abodes. Impossibly so.
Just the rest of this underground city
We
now.
understood at once the ancients had risen. There could be no doubt. Taken with terror, we retreated to the cups, and I decreed that none should enter the trench until such time as we received a sign.
Might it still be possible to reach this city of the ancients?
If no water to drown you, a finless one could now travel there. Yes. I am convinced you are the sign for which we have been waiting. My people will show you the way.
Nice. Corporation time.
Shall we?
We shall. My eyebrows. Who stoked them? We've gone as we've done that. We've delivered that. So our next quest is to the Ondo Guide. Okay. Chieftain has bid me to guide your steps to the illuminated land. Come, the way lies downwards. Follow the path of coral and rock and join your comrades below. Okay. We will do. Oh, we go down. Very cool. Meow. Oh, there's little things down here, little gross Pokemons, basically. What are they called? Ammonites? Ondo Guide. There we go. Well, you gathered yes, then I shall describe the path you must take. Enter the cavern beyond and follow the wall down, 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 once to the bottom. Find a passage to the northwest and continue west. The west, the west, the west. The way is not simple. Keep your friends... Oh, you motherfucker. This guy was like, you're not allowed to finish a conversation. First, I'll murder you. Some Cambrian fauna to be sure, to be sure. Yeah, we're in the ancient ocean underground, which we had to get a whale, an ancient whale. Right down here, and then we used his breath bubble to survive, and he got rid of the water. It was a whole thing. It was a whole, it was some whole thing. Good fun though. Now we're underwater. I will gather, yes, yes, we've already read all this. Just be sure to head down. A most succinct explanation. Why do we all turn around? Right, deeper into the depths we go. And we turn around again. Norpilius. Nauplius. I'm gonna go get that ether current. So that one day we can fly. One day. Oh, it feels pretty bait though. Wait, are we going down there? I'm just gonna jump. Don't make me do it. Yay. Oh no, there's enemies down here. This is bad. Run, don't get into combat. Ooh. Let's go. Alright, okay. Are those three things sticking out of my cape? Are those three things attached? Oh, fuck off. I'm trying to investigate my drip. Leave me alone. The part of my leg. Oh, it's just like sticky outy bits. Okay. All that just to look at the random bit of detail. I'll guide Bader's travel to the cavern floor, then to the west. It would seem that these twisting tunnels defy such simple instruction. While they rely on direction alone, I suggest we scout in care and relay the path ahead those who come behind. Okay. Okay, boss. We can do that. Let me just go straight down. Oh my god. I'm just gonna follow the map. Oh. There's your start there, so you know we're going kind of the right way. Oh, I hate whatever the hell we're walking on. Why would we just mount up? It's probably quicker as we again. Yong. Hey, we're going the right way. And oh, I see an enemy. Get that out of here. Half a broken ship. There's another broken ship down there. That seems like something I'd want to go explore. At least down there. We'll go down there another time. Oh, an eighth current. Like the thing, you have a choice of two routes from here. You can either take the long way around to the south of the rocks, or skip along the coral branch as Elise has done. I, for one, shall be following my sister's example. Ahem, cool. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead. Because there's an aether current we can connect. Accidentally popped an ability I've never had to use. Not yet, anyway. Cool. It's down here. The Caliban Gorge. So where's this city then? Where's Elise? There you are, come on. I think I found the tunnel we're looking for. Where? Tell me where it wants. So I just check in something out. Is everything okay? Yeah, all good on my end. Who's this dude? Stingray? Level 79 Stingrays. Another Aether Current though. I'm collecting all of them. And we can check. How many Aether Currents we need? Tempest, only like 1 million more, it's fine. This is the gate I guess it's talking about? What is it? It's an auto scroll. Oopsie. Well, it's rather arduous than expected. I feel a sudden rush of gratitude to the smooth roads the ancestors cut through the wilderness. So the treacherous path indeed. Now I believe one of us needs to raise a hand to banish this next obstacle. Corthane, I select you do the honours. Oh, cheers. Yeah, no worries. I'll do it. We did it. God, just like that, I suppose we would head in. That was easy enough. Like as not, the tunnel will be just as perilous as the road we walked to get here. So let's all stay away aware of our surroundings. Might be. Oh, hella winding. I don't want to have combat. Thanks. Oh no, there's so many fish. I'm gonna pretend they don't exist and just keep running. I think that's the smartest way forward. It's not like we can gain XP from killing them anyway. We're max level now. Goodbye, guys. Oh, an Aether Current. Is it through there we go? Perhaps, I think it is. Yep, this is it. Oh, cutscene time. Hell yeah. Can it be voiced over, please? That'd be very nice. Save my voice.
By the gods.
It's a huge ass city underwater.
When the Ondo spoke of a city, I did not think they meant an actual city.
Yeah, Bioshock looking, definitely. The ancient people did build an indestructible city and they put it underwater.
We are seeing the same view.
Oh, and she's blind and she can only see an eighth of you, but everything here is filled with magic. So she can see it.
The remnants in the Ondo settlement were solid material structures. But these
are magic.
Everything here pulses with ether. 'Tis an enchantment on a monumental scale.
Hell yeah. Oh, I wanted more. Less talking for me is more good. Oh, I thought I was going to just jump into another one then. Get out of the way. And then whatever your name is. But hey, did you note the style of the architecture? It is the same using the remnants of the cups and the mural painted towers. Look closely. Emet has not simply reclaimed these ruins, he has laid the semblance of the entire city upon them. Gods, the magnitude of this artifice is staggering. Though it pains me to admit, we do not fully understand the feats of which old world Ascians is capable. Now I get skill speed, spell speed, tenacity, or piety. We'll do skill speed. Not that I can use any of it yet, because I don't know how to do that. I think I need to do a side quest for not melders. Oh, there's more. Hey, look at this go. It's intimidating, yes, but we have to start somewhere. Why don't we have a closer look at the tower in the southeast? We might be able to reach it from the edge of the trench. Okay. I'll just go down. It's very cool looking. So it's ruins, but then the big bad has just gone, nah, this looks shit. I'm going to put an illusion of it to make it look like our original city of the ancients. That's pretty cool. This guy's just moving around on a floating chair. That's a pretty big flex. He didn't have to go that hard on me, did he? He's not as fast as me though. Straight line speed. You love to see it. Akora Heights. Look at this dude trying to catch me. Nah. My Chiko's got a hat. Another cinematic. We're all doing the same. Look at us go. In we go. Oh, it's an auto scroll and I should be reading this. Whoopsie. Look at the size of these doors is all I caught. Pathane Ironshard, recognized. Welcome to the city of Amarot. Will you be riding the lift? The building just welcome you. Yeah, mate. We're best friends be this door. Mayhap it's not passing strange. Did Emmett Selton must invite Corthane to visit his abode? Just plain like coming was expected. And where will this be taking us? A lift services every level of Anchoran Height. Is presently configured to convey passengers directly to the ground floor. Well, there you have it. In the absence of a few but 100 yards of rope, we have little choice but to accept the offer. With the emphasis on the we, I'm not about to let you walk into this place alone. Yeah, it's fine. I've got level 80 gear now. I look like something out of Metal Gear Solid. I wish to ride the lift. As you wish, the lift will arrive shortly. Bong. Wow, magic lift. Hell yeah. Next stop, ground floor. Facilities include the Bureau of the Administration, the Bureau of the Architect, and the Capitol. This place is fully rigged. Looks like Witcher gear, does it? I've not got that far into the old Witcher. But yeah, I think it's kind of cool. Nothing flashy, it's not raid gear or anything, but it's nice considering it's free just to hit level 80 on your class. Max level. Alize. Wolf set. Oh, okay, wolf set. Oh, is that like the hardened, like leathery one, which is why it looks similar, like the shiny sort of shells. It's only at the distance that you can start to realise just how big the buildings truly are. What did the voice in the city say? Amarot? Yes, look, over there. It's an invisible man. Is that a person? Oh, no, my mistake. That's a giant. Doesn't seem to have noticed us yet. Oh, is it a giant? Doesn't look that big. Don't you know? The resident of this place may have much to tell. This place may have much and more to tell us. I say we make the first move. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Oh, he's a bit weird, isn't he? Don't like his vibe. He looks like something that would stare at you through your window on Halloween. Great, excuse my boldness, but might I ask you for a few questions? Oh, you do be kind of big, though. don't like that either. Oh, what's adorable costumes? Are you children of an excursion? This district is much to teach you. How odd. It sounded like it had like no language I've ever heard, and yet I understood every word. Just as he understood us. Magic. Which district is this exactly? You must be lost, poor things. You stand in the Polyerite district. We're in. The introducers are most vital to the management of our star. The star? We're not on a star, we're at the bar. Oh, jeez. He's just straight up. Where's Emmett Selk? I see. You come to marvel at the workings of the Convocation of 14. Hardly surprising. I suppose the whole world holds its breath and the final days draw near, and our brightest minds race to implement their plans. What? Oh, please don't move so quickly. Thus you must understand the gaining of an audience this time will be next to impossible. You should hurry home now before the families begin to worry. Do you need me to walk you back? We're not children. We're just really small compared to you. No, thank you. We'll be fine. Very well. Take care, little ones. Well, I hate this. Bye-bye. What was all that about? Exactly. In my eyes, these people appear to be arcane entities. I suspect Emmett Selk wove them from the ether, or just reconstructed the rest of the city. He's made fake citizens as well. Final days. Yeah, rather ominous. Such words will befit the oblivion described to us in the Ashen Foe. Catastrophe of unpredictable scale, which did set in motion the summoning of Zodiac and hence Hydaelyn herself. That happened centuries and centuries ago, didn't it? That man spoke as if they were rushing to an advert disaster here and now. Unless this is like an image taken from the past. Yeah, unless these people of distant past is here and now. So he's taken the image of what was happening then, brought it here, I think. I believe thou hast the right of it, Master Alphinaud. The ethereal Amarot appears the phantoms of a different age. Emmett Selk has resurrected a memory, a moment from time from before the star was sundered. So this is his exact memories of what his original home time was like. So he just cut and pasted it here. So we found ourselves in a long destroyed city inhabited by the long departed, an unusual situation to be sure. But at least we were able to parley with these ancients. In fact, they seemed downright eager to chat. I say we use this to our advantage, split up, strike up some conversations, see if we can't learn the location of our quarry. Oh bruh. We're not doing more MMO stuff. Go find and help the people. Sure, okay. So mingling then, let's meet back here with our jaws starting to ache. My jaw already does kind of ache. We've done a lot of talking today, a lot of reading. A lot of reading. Oh yeah, he dead ass. Let's just go to chat to a bunch of these weird dudes. Oh, there's more of them. Ugh. Just out and about. Discovered a new location. Oh, okay. There's one here. So one to the left, one to the right, and then one on our level. Cool. You first. Anxious Amority. Good gracious, child, where are your family? You should have been alone at this time like this. Run along now, quickly. Have you not heard, though yet confined to the lands across the sea? A terrible phenomenon afflicts our star. They're calling it the final days. Instead, it starts suddenly, a catastrophe keening from the breath and the earth sounds distorts all living things within earshot, and wrest from us control of our creation. Once that happens, all is lost. Fear, pain, despair, every dread impulse is siphoned from our minds and given substance. An eternal fall of fiery rain, an incessant spawning of nightmarish beasts. No one can point out to the source of the phenomenon. It is as if the star itself has fallen ill. It's the force inimical of life now festers and spreads. It's only a matter of time until Amarot 2 responds with the discordant squall. You should stay with your loved ones, child. Stay with them. Okay. They're very worried about the impending doom that's about to occur. I'll just do this one first and we'll run back. This place do be hella big. Looks like there's an Ethernet point though there, which we can connect to at some point. We don't have to walk here ever again, we can just teleport. Are you not the person we're supposed to talk to? Are you not? Oh, you. Pragmatic. The orders for them itself, I'm afraid you have the wrong office, little one. And besides, you'll be far too busy to fill the questions of your curious children. You're only being told the looming catastrophe. Every resource available to convocation must be spent upon ensuring our world survives. They've yet to make an official announcement, but they said that the 14 are moving forward with plans of scarce, incredible proportions. One which promises and grant you will very star itself. Or the 14, like the 14 reflections. Do the 14 leaders all make one? They'll invoke our mighty spells of creation to birth an entity of all encompassing magnificence, and then they will rewrite the laws of existence. It's a huge undertaking, and it must be completed ere to the corruption spread this far. Thus I say to you again, do not hold out hope for an audience. Okay. Then last but not least, yeah, who's this guy just riding his dragon? He'd be kind of big though. One sat on a bench. Casual. Not enough time. 18 minutes and get this little questy bit done. We'll be fine. And then we'll be ready for tomorrow's stream. We'll just hop back in. What quest are we on now? The end of a world. I think we're almost coming up to the end of the main story. Then we've got the post-story stuff, and then we're done. Optimistic, Amratine. We've seen the hall is host to a most precious visitor of this day. On what, pray tell, there's a subject of discussion, young one. The convocation and the handling of their coming peril. It is only natural that you should have questions. I'll begin with the members themselves. All I know is that 14 are wisest and most poisoned among us. They are the steward of order, responsible for decisions and keep the star running in the season. Be it the speaker, La Habrea, or the emissary, Elidibus, each seat is occupied by an elected sage. So these are the Asians. Logrith, Mitrion, Emmett Selk, their individual titles have, as a gesture of respect and a matter of tradition, become synonymous with their incumbents. Thus, it is with great incredulity that I greet the recent rumour that a seat in the convocation is soon to be left vacant. If proven true, it would be an unprecedented development, and testament to the immense pressure it would be to save us our toiling. In any event, I for one am confident that they shall deliver our star to salvation. Oh my god, my voice is literally dead. It's the end of the drink. It's alright, we'll power through. We've just got to pray for voice acted cutscenes, and we will be Gucci. End of a world. Please don't make me read this. It's going to. You know it will. Well, if I was certain before, I am now. The people of this city believe that they face the end of the world. I cannot imagine what purpose compelled them themselves to recreate this ancient Amaranth. Yet I fancy I hear a word of the echoing throughout the ocean trench. We'd have his already known. Skill speed, I guess. Ooh. We can compare notes once the others return. Hopefully then our next move will become clear. So we've got to do then. Oh no, don't make a big conversation out of this. Yeah, comparing notes by the look of it, that's fine. It seemed our conversations were much alike. The looming disaster, creation magic running rampant, and the convocation's effort to bring the salvation of our chaos. So there was talk a little else at the time of the events coming to pass. Ariange, if I may, what are your thoughts on the ancients' art of creation? Fascinating discipline indeed. What the mind can conceive may be rendered in reality. All that is required is clear concepts upon which to focus one's will. It is not dissimilar to the primal rites taught by the Ashans, wherein ritual ceremony breathed life into fragments of myth and legend. I see we arrived at the same conclusion then. The people who lived in the age before Sundering were blessed with the vast reservoirs of mana. No matter how draining these creation magics must be, it seems they paid the cost with naught more than a fraction of their aether which coursed through their own bodies. If we were to attempt the same, such spells would soon deplete our energies and then seek to draw balance elsewhere, from a hoard of crystals mayhap, or from the very land itself. Thus, when the art of creation was placed into our hands, it became, in effect, a means of destruction. An interesting matter which no doubt bears further study. And despite all these revelations, I worry they're no close to finding of itself. Has anyone learned aught where he might lead? Has anyone learned about his location? Basically, brain stops. Not directly, mayhap, but from what we've heard, it seems convocation of the 14 is sequenced in a nearby Capitol building. When we went to see for ourselves, the attendant wouldn't let us through without a right permission. So we tried to look at the Bureau of Administration where we thought these permissions might be issued, but the clerk said he couldn't help since our names didn't appear on the registry. And that was where we gave up. I wonder though, Corthane, could you be eligible to one of these writs? The voice in the lift seemed to know who you were. It might be that your name is registered as the Bureau as well. Worth a look, I'd say. Unless I existed back then. What? Meanwhile, I'll head to the capital and search for the less official point of entry, just in case. Pray allow me to accompany thee on thy reconnaissance. An arcane perspective may prove needful. It shrugs. Sure. I think I'd like to speak with more of these ancients. Maybe they know something that could help cure Corthane's condition. Would you mind coming with me? Of course, I don't mind. Just lead the way. Oh, this is going to lead it into a big quest sequence. Then it might be worth leaving this till tomorrow's stream, I think. Because we're almost in the 10-minute mark almost. And Estrella and I will be busy ourselves with further exploration. There is surely more intelligence to be had. And so we part ways once more. This time, however, let us reconvene in the front of the capital. So yeah, this is like another whole little quest chain. So what we'll do is I think we'll end the... That's just a big start. I think we'll end the stream there, I think. And we'll continue this tomorrow. But otherwise we're going to be going way over time by we finish this quest. So I'm going to put some music on. I'll do our usual spiel. I'll just say thank you to anyone that's joined us today. We had to do a lot of side quests at the beginning, but at least we got cracking on with the story. Which means tomorrow will be all story, all good stuff, all the time. So check us out. That'll be tomorrow at 2 PM BST. My schedule is down below in my About section. And of course, if anybody new that's enjoyed or any returning people, please consider giving us a follow. It means the world. And of course, if you're an Amazon Prime subscriber, please consider giving us a Prime subscription. It's completely free to you and it would help me out a lot. But any sort of support is all I need. So do not worry about that if that is not for you. But like I say, tomorrow, 2 PM BST, we'll continue this. For now, I'm going to go and get on with some real life stuff before we are busy this evening. Of course, if you haven't been able to catch us live, you can always catch up on Twitch. And of course, we've been uploading more videos onto YouTube. We have this... I have my full VODs going onto YouTube, but I also have a new playlist of me doing my first attempts at all the group content. So you get to see me wipe and learn some of the mechanics for the first time. It's good. It's been doing fairly decently. So I'm looking forward to putting more of those out. So this one will come up at some point. We have a video that's gone out today. We have one coming out tomorrow. And this video will come out on Saturday, I think. So until then, guys, see you soon. Enjoy the rest of your day. And I'll be back tomorrow at 2 PM BST. Peace, and I'll see you then, guys. Bye-bye.